Welcome back, it's Runa. Thank you for coming again today. I'm really glad. I'll do my best to deliver a heartwarming moment, so please take your time and enjoy. Day 78 Beyond the Clouds. The Secret Above the Clouds. Rio, a boy who once loved looking up at the sky, witnesses a strange cloud formation one evening. Unlike ordinary clouds, this cloud, as if hiding something, gleamed reflecting the sunlight. Enthralled by it, Rio decides to embark on an adventure to uncover the secrets above the clouds. In his heart, an old legend he once read resurfaces, leading him to believe in the existence of a village hidden above the clouds. A chance discovery. Rio observes the clouds daily and ponders about the world above them while gazing at the stars at night. One day, he focuses on a mysterious place marked as Beyond the Clouds on an old map he possesses. This place was a secret location not marked on any map in the real world. Relying on old books and maps, Rio begins to search for the hidden path leading above the clouds. After a long search, he stumbles upon a peculiar sight beyond the clouds atop a windy hill. It was like an entrance to an unknown world spread across the clouds, resembling a floating island in the sky. The mysterious village of Area. Filled with excitement at this astonishing discovery, Rio decides to keep the existence of the village a secret, known only to himself. This encounter marks the beginning of an unforgettable story between Rio and the village of Area. The hidden village. The village of Area that Rio discovers above the clouds is a peaceful place where time seems to flow slowly. Despite their surprise at Rio's sudden visit, the villagers warmly welcome him. Through interactions with the villagers, Rio learns that Area is surrounded by special clouds, isolated from the outside world, protected by ancient magic. The village's existence is known only to the chosen ones. According to the village elders, Area is watched over by the guardians of the sky. Rio is hinted at his destined visit to the village and the possibility of him possessing unknown powers. He begins to learn about life in the world above the clouds and the values and lifestyle cherished by its inhabitants. In his daily life, Rio learns many things alongside the villagers, such as manipulating clouds, flying through the air, and reading the weather, gradually being accepted as one of them. The beginning of exchange. During his stay in Area, Rio becomes particularly close to the villagers' youth. They teach him the joys of life above the clouds and share the exhilaration of flying freely in the sky. However, Rio also starts to notice the problems facing the village above the clouds. While it is a beautiful and peaceful place, resources are limited, and due to the lack of interaction with the outside world, much knowledge and technology are being lost. As Rio deepens his interactions with the villagers, he begins to feel the importance of sharing their knowledge and technology with the world below. He consults with the village elders and begins to carefully explore ways to bridge the gap between the two worlds. Rio and the village youth devise a plan to connect the world above the clouds with the world below. However, it poses a significant challenge for both worlds, testing Rio's courage to take the first step into the unknown. Rio's proposal may bring new hope to the future of Area, but it also signifies unknown trials for himself and the villagers. The adventure of Rio and the villagers is about to begin. Longing for the surface. As Rio spends time with the people of Area, particularly among the younger generation, curiosity and longing for the world below the clouds grow. Inspired by Rio's stories, they learn about the vast lands and diverse cultures and technologies on the surface, expressing a strong desire to acquire that knowledge. However, some villagers, including the elders, remain cautious, fearing that contact with the outside world may disrupt the peace of Area. Rio and the youth of the the village proceed with plans to establish peaceful exchanges between the surface and area, aiming to build bridges between the two worlds. They decide to start with small exchange projects focusing on cultural and knowledge exchange between the surface and the village above the clouds. This initiative was intended to be the first step towards mutual understanding. Crisis below the clouds. However, as Rio and the youth of area progress with their exchange projects, unexpected problems arise. Some people on the surface become aware of the existence of the village above the clouds and begin to explore area out of scientific curiosity or greedy motives. When this information reaches the village, fear and distrust towards contact with the outside world escalate rapidly. The village elders and council begin considering strict measures to prohibit all contact with the outside world. Rio feels deep guilt for potentially endangering the village with his actions. To regain the trust of the villagers and demonstrate the benefits of exchange with the outside world for both area and the surface, he must find a solution. Rio and the youth of area start searching for new ways to protect the village and seek peaceful coexistence with the outside world. In overcoming this crisis, Rio and the people of area reconsider the possibilities and risks of exchange with the outside world. Seeking better ways to understand and support each other, Rio's adventure aims to bridge the gap between the village above the clouds and the world below, ushering in new developments. Bridging two worlds. Rio and the youth of the village embark on a new endeavor to dispel misunderstandings and suspicions between the surface world and the village above the clouds. They launch a project to convey the values, culture, and environmental considerations of the village to the surface world, while endeavoring to bring knowledge and technology from the surface to the village. Through this project, Rio and his companions deepen dialogue with the people on the surface and plan events to promote mutual understanding. As a result of this process, interest in the surface world grows within the village, and support for exchanges with the outside world expands. The youth, collaborating with representatives from the surface, strive to learn from each other while keeping the existence of area a secret, seeking ways to learn from and support one another. Common goals related to environmental conservation and sustainable living become crucial elements in bridging the two worlds. Farewell above the clouds. With the success of the project and the stabilization of relations between the two worlds, Rio reflects deeply on his place. Having served as a bridge between the surface and the village above the clouds, he accepts that he belongs neither to one world nor the other, but as an intermediary moving between them. Rio decides to embark on a new journey as a messenger conveying messages to the future between area and the surface world. While Rio's story comes to a close, the bridge he built will continue to play a vital role between the two worlds. He leaves behind a legacy of understanding and support between the people of area and the surface world. His adventure will be passed down by future generations, continuing into the future. Thank you for spending time with Bruno until the end today. I'm really happy. If you enjoyed the memorable reading, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. I'm preparing a new reading for tomorrow, so please come back again. Have a good night. Goodbye. See you again tomorrow.